Okay, I'm going to go through time management, MyOVS, and starting off on the SharePoint 2010 side, and I have some navigation, basic navigation, and time management has a number of different components in it: time entry, time approval, some more other reports, and some other capabilities. And I'm gonna run through those. I'm gonna run through those right now. So basic time entry. Again, here a SharePoint site, kind of a consistent view with say a My Information web part with some personal data or some contact information or other useful information. And then I have a time entry component. And here I have a calendar view where I can see certain information. I see holidays highlighted, and I have my current week by default there. I see my approving manager's name. I can see information from from InfoType 7 for my work schedule details. I can see my paid time off balances, so I could see my absence quota balances, like what's been accrued, what's been used, and what's remaining. And then I have kind of the ability to look at, say, a current timesheet, and I can see that I've had, I've logged hours, already this week. And I can go ahead. I can correct. Say, well, I actually worked in. I had to take a quick business trip on Friday as well, and I can save that information. So here I'm able to do. I could view a work list or copy this to Excel or copy the previous week. I could add a line for entry and then select another absence attendance type. So there's various capabilities here. But this has a very similar look and feel to the Cat 2 experience, but it also has a much greater flexibility. Here it could be simple text or other information. It could be entering a receiving order or WBS element or something here. This area can scroll if needed, and then this area here can also be made to scroll. Here I am set to a 7-day view, but it could be a bi-weekly view, or it could be the pay period view, or even a monthly view, and scroll multiple weeks in order to enter time. Additionally, we have some other capabilities to enter time. Here's a kind of a quick time entry web part. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go to here. I'm going to select a date. I'll say the 19th, and I can enter time and submit, and it's that simple. It's been intended to be a very quick time entry component where it's very simple to do. Now, for those who are hourly, say they're clock in, clock out, you need to record start and end times. We have a very kind of a simple view, and this is really just one interpretation of how this could look. But we have a lot of different ways this could be this can work. But essentially, we have, again, some work schedule information and a history log of say the last couple of clock in, clock out, our time pairs, and then a worker could come in and basically click on there and see that the person's clocked in, and at a specific time, and was able to see the elapsed time since they've clocked in. And then they do their shift, and then they're going to either leave or go on break or go to lunch or what have you, and then they can basically clock out, and it will record the pair. So it's a very simple way to clock in and clock out on the desktop, or this could even be a mobile application. Now, once employees have clocked in and clocked out, then a manager might need to approve the time. And here in this case, a manager can do a mass approval or do a mass rejection, or specifically approve or reject a specific time as they need to, be able to search or be able to look for a specific employee by employee and be able to perform the approvals. Similarly, a manager might want to actually look at just give me a list of specific time data for a period of time for a particular employee, be able to see all of the absence and attendance hours or overtime hours or description of information, start time, end time, and be able to see this information in one report. An absence report is also available to managers where they're able to see just specifically the number of absence days or hours that have been recorded, and seeing the dates and the absence types, and actually be able to see that detail right away. Also, an employee can basically have a separate view, and being able to see information about their absence or attendance quotas. In this case, we've got some absence quotas or paid time off balances displayed here, and that way the employee can look at that balance and then request time off right there on the spot. So you could actually say, oh, I want to take vacation on a particular date. I want to take vacation, say. Next week for a couple of days. Need to fix my roof, and click submit, and that's it. Basically, it then goes off to the manager for approval. But being able to see their time, the time they have off that they can take, and be able to request that time, very, very simple, all within a SharePoint 2010 site. And that concludes time management from MyOVS.